Well, we've been talking about Zumba this whole time. Have you guys seen that trend that's been going around where it's like that guy that's just like the blue shirt guy, and he's like dun 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 dun. Dun. Oh my god, bro!
Oh, yo. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Sean, and I'm a junior here at Arroyo, and I've been going to the gym for 2 years, but on and off.
Who are you again?
I'm Sean.
No, but who are you?
Oh, I'm the president of the Don's Lifting Club.
There we go.
I'm Marc. I'm a junior, and I say like I've been going to the gym consistently for like 2 years, but I would add on an extra year if it wasn't for my inconsistency. But for consistently, like 2 years.
I'm Wren, and I've been going to the gym for maybe 2 years, but inconsistently because I've been doing sports.
What sports do you do?
Track, cross country, and wrestling.
And you, we've never seen you before. Introduce yourself.
I guess. My name is Oscar. I'm an average gym goer, I guess. I go to the gym at least 3 times a week, maybe. And then I play a lot of sports, so I try to make time for it. But I've been going to the gym for about, say, like half a year. But I started working out like 4 years ago.
What's your split? I learned what a split was. I didn't even know it had that was the name, bro.
So usually, if I do a split, right, I'm always centered on push-pull legs. That's like always the go-to, bro. Push-pull legs is always the go-to. I know a lot of people that do like bro splits. I don't know if y'all know what that means, but like they do biceps and they do like chest next day. They only do like one muscle group per week. Usually you're supposed to train like 2 times a week, but for me it's always push-pull legs, and then I go like upper, lower, just to kind of like distribute it in a good way. Not to like overwork the muscle, but like to just kind of just distribute it to where it's like I'm not overtraining every muscle. So yeah, 5 days a week for me. So push-pull legs.
Hey, no offense to Marc, but I don't think hitting legs is optimal. I mean, like,
Ren just gave you the biggest side eye just a moment ago, right?
well, she doesn't hit upper, like, she only hits legs. That's the only thing she hits. Walking around the gym is already, like, leg day.
What? That's your excuse for not doing legs?
Excuse? I mean, I think it's pretty developed. I mean, other than that, I just go to the gym for compound exercises, and I just do whatever I feel like doing. Otherwise, that it kind of serves as a motivation for me to go consistently. And whenever it's leg day, I just don't want to go. And,
Wait. Keep the mic. Wait, when's the last time you went to the gym?
ooh, yeah, like, yeah. Can you come back to that?
Oh, wait. But what was the last Don's Lifting Club meeting that you went to?
Actually, it was today. Although I didn't really work out, but it was just
No, he was helping around.
like, I have to manage. I'm the president.
I train at Silverback. It's an MMA gym. So I don't just lift weights. On Monday, I would hit legs, and then right after I do wrestling. Then Tuesdays, I hit whatever my coach tells me to, and then we do wrestling. Then Wednesday, usually my rest day. Then Thursday, I would hit upper body. Like, for me, it's just legs or upper body. So if it's upper body, then I do everything. And then I do wrestling. And then Friday, usually I don't go on Friday because I'm lazy.
What about you, Oscar?
I try to go like, I don't have like a specific schedule that I go in the I go in the mornings usually, and sometimes I'll mix in an afternoon workout. I play sports in the afternoon usually, so then I don't have time for workout. So I wake up at 6 a.m., drive to the gym, grab my little bro, and then we hit push-pull legs. Mark's, but legs is essential. You guys can't cut out legs, bro. Come on.
Sean.
Yeah.
That's
What's
like
up?
saying, "Oh, I walk around at school, so I'm not gonna walk home." You know what I mean? But what's your favorite part of going to the gym? Like, favorite exercise? I always see you posting about chest press, bro.
I love bench press, bro. Bench press is the best. Like, no comment.
I don't bench. I bench like the bar, so I hate bench pressing. No, I bench like 95.
Okay,
I can squat 205,
okay.
but like it's just kind of uneven.
I feel like it's just people don't like stuff when they're not good at it, but the more you work on it, then you start liking it more. I actually hated legs before. I started squatting a lot more. Now I squat 245, and it's actually like squats actually amazing. Like I love it too.
I don't know what like why you guys like hitting legs. I think it compresses my spine hella, and then it makes my shoulder ache. I don't see a point
But
in
like,
hitting
think of the
legs.
proportions. You're just gonna have a muscular top, and then your bottom is
Just
like no definition,
no definition. I mean,
like
okay.
no tone.
Unless you don't do any sports, I think it's a reason for you like to not hit legs. But if you do sports, I think you'll be fine without having to hit legs.
Legs in general just like genuinely suck for me. Like, cause every time I do legs, I cannot walk the next day. That's why I never do it. Cause I don't want to be walking around looking like I like broke my leg or something, limping around school. Like, if it's like a Sunday night and I got school the next day, I gotta walk from like A hall all the way to like B hall. Dude, my legs are not gonna take that anymore. It's just like I know it looks good, but like let's be for real. Like, I personally think that you wear like unless you wear shorts all the time. Personally, me, I wear pants. Like a lot of people not really gonna look at my legs like that. They just gonna look at the upper proportion. So I just think I have that logic. That's just my personal opinion, but personally, like it's good to train legs, but I'm kind of with Sean right now. So you got something to say about that?
So just because you guys don't do other sports, that doesn't mean you shouldn't be hitting legs. Because
Tell him.
legs is good for your overall function. And imagine when you're older, like 45, and you never hit legs, you're gonna feel it in your knees because you don't have any muscle surrounding your legs. So think of it from health benefits, but then also think of it from like pushing yourself, because you're not pushing yourself, because you said that you would be sore every day after you hit legs. That's because you don't train it enough. You don't train your legs enough. That's why you're sore. So you don't have that muscle endurance in your legs.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like, if you don't train a certain muscle group enough, it's gonna be sore. But once you get consistent with it, it doesn't get sore anymore. Do you still get sore in chest?
Sure. Like every time I still like get sore, but I think that soreness also comes from the intensity I'm doing. So either way, like if I'm not going intense, I'm not gonna feel sore. But obviously, if I go intense, like I'm gonna feel sore. So since I'm not a fan of like training legs, I don't usually go hard. But like when I go like super hard on legs, it's just like I'm get so tired of it instantly that it's just like I don't want to do it anymore. Like, and it just hurts in general. Like I remember squatting and like I literally almost injured myself doing like a squat. I literally had an ego one time where I was just like, dude, I'm gonna squat like I'm gonna PR today. Like I remember going with my friend and like he was like spotting me. I literally almost like the bar almost slipped off my back because I couldn't even get it back up. But like it was bad. Like I just have some like PTSD. I don't think I got like anything against legs, but I kind of just have some like personal trauma. Like in a way, personal trauma. That's just
Well, we're talking about ego lifting. What's your worst story about ego lifting?
This was during summer, sophomore year, right? I was going to the gym like with a buddy, so that he was there to spot me as well, right? And I was loading up I think about 180, like not on each side, but total like 185 around that. I was feeling really good that day. Like I woke up without an alarm, and I was heading to the gym, and I felt pumped, right? And then I was getting under the bar, and then he was spotting me, but I think apparently he was looking at his phone, like before spotting me, and I didn't ask for a lift off either. I got the bar off. It didn't even come down straight. Like it just dropped on me. And when I called for him for help, I was like, "Man, I'm dying." Like he tried to help him up, but like he tripped over his backpack, and then he pushed the bar down, and then like I felt a crack in my chest. I thought it was over after that. I don't think that was okay. That doesn't really count as ego lifting, but
It's a good story. It's a good story.
just
I like
know
it.
like know your limits is what I'm saying.
Last time I went to the gym was last time I went to the gym was like 2 years ago. It's been a long time since I've gone to the gym, and this gym that I went to had a chest press machine. Um, and I remember doing like 225, 250. And one day I was like, you know what? Maybe I could do 300. And I tried 300 and my right arm literally started shaking and it gave out. And it was about to launch back at me. Like I got hella scared. So I literally never went back to the gym after that because my arm was so it was so sore. It was so sore. It was crazy. Also, it was the what else was crazy was the membership cost, but that's another thing. But my right arm, bro, I was like in bed for like so long because I could not move it. Like it was that sore.
Well, think about soreness. How do you guys not like the soreness? Like after I go to the gym or like I hit leg day and it's like crazy, like it hurts so bad. I like it. Like it's an agreeable feeling. Look at them, they're
I
nodding.
kind of get what you mean. Though.
Yeah.
But like no, but this was like excruciating pain. Like there's marks.
Okay, well then
like,
that's like your lesson learned. Like you don't.
yeah,
you
true,
go there, you know?
true.
Soreness to
Blackout.
me is a sign that whatever you put in is what you're gonna get out. If you're not sore the next day, you didn't go as hard, so you're not gonna grow as much. That's just my mentality of it. Like, if you're sore, right, your muscle is obviously gonna grow like twice as bigger because the intensity you like.
Okay, I don't know about
like,
that.
because like, or I mean, like, just for you, like, I think you just like overdid it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, but for me, like soreness, for me, it's just kind of like a symbol to where it's like my work ethic to where like if I'm not sore, I didn't go hard enough, or it's just like I need to go harder next time. But obviously, like Oscar said, like it hurts like so good because it's like rewarding because like you worked hard for it, and like the next day, even though it hurts, if you keep doing it, then like it's gonna pay off eventually. So that's just my opinion on it.
You wanna? Oh wait. Okay. Actually, I have a
Scientific
question for
lifter
you.
right here.
All right. Okay. I'm not gonna point anything out based on like what you said, but I just have a question. How do you train? How do you keep your reps and sets for each
Put
exercise?
the mic in the middle.
So like I remember when I first started, a lot of people what they usually tend to do is that they always start off with like the 4 to 12 rep range. Like that's always the go-to because like if you're in between like 8 to 12, then that's where like your muscle tends to go to like hypertrophy. It's kind of just where like it's growing. So I usually go there, but now what I've been doing is just like I've been lifting for like 3 sets, and like I've been going more intense, but like controlling it because that's like super important. Like if you're lifting, then you obviously got to control the weight. Obviously, you don't want to ego lift and everything like that. So like I train among like minimum is like three, right? 3 sets, 3 sets of like 8 to 12, depending on like if I'm like going like just depends on like where like my weight is at. Like what if I hit lat pull down like 150, like for 12, I'm gonna try to overload to go to like 180. So that's how I train usually. I don't go so heavy, but I just go heavy enough to where it's like I can control it. So
So how's gym culture like? For example, for people who have never been to the gym or who want to start out in the gym, give them like a general idea of like the environment, the kind of people, what to expect from the gym.
Most people, they're just gonna be minding their own business because the only reason people are in the gym is to work on themselves. So they're not gonna be paying attention to you. And I feel like when people first start going to the gym, that's what they're worried about, like getting judged. But no one cares at all because they're only there to develop themselves, not to judge others. So they shouldn't be worried about that. But the people, they treat you with respect, and they're actually really friendly because you can ask them if they're almost done with their workout, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, I can save this for you. And you come back a minute later and they're like, okay, I'm done, and then they give it to you, like the workout.
I completely agree right here. Um, I've had only positive encounters with people at the gym, and um, every time I'm there and I'm like doing an exercise, right? And if I'm doing it not properly, or maybe there's a technique that I'm missing, right? I someone would come up to me and be like, "Oh, don't arch on that exercise. It's not good for you." Or like whenever you're doing incline curls, like you got to raise up your chest and then like work on that stuff. And then they just kind of show me and educate me in terms of what I need to do in order to do better, right? And anything negative, I don't think I've ever had an encounter like that. So yeah.
I agree with whatever they said. it's understandable to where it's like if you're walking into the gym, you see like a bodybuilder guy, like it's understandable that they're super intimidating because they're just genuinely so big. Like those guys, like those guys are genuinely just like huge. But like it's understandable if you get intimidated, but just know like deep down, those guys kind of just went through the same process you did. Like they had a beginning. Like everyone at the gym that started always has a beginning, and basically what that means to me is just like it's kind of like your own journey, right? Like someone's not going to be super ripped like off the rip. Like one day at the gym, like you're not going to be like super like jacked, obviously, but the people around you just know that like they've had a beginning before, they've been in your shoes before. It's just a matter of how you like approach it and to like how your perspective on how you want to be like treated at the gym. Because like sometimes like if you're gonna like leave weights and just drop it, not put it back where it's gonna be, then obviously like people are gonna pick up on that. So like I just feel like the culture around the gym is what you put out. So I'm overall like people at the gym can look scary, but just know that they care as much as you care for yourself. And what matters is that you're putting in the work for yourself. It's like what matters is that we're all just there to have fun, work out, and just like be better for ourselves.
My experience with gym culture is like the best, bro. Like every other community I've been in, like I love communities, like just being able to talk to people. But gym is like something you won't get anywhere else because you won't have someone coming up to you to look at you and be like, oh, that could actually hurt you. Like you should do this differently instead. Or I feel like as long as you're open to new things and like just listen to somebody else and they give you advice, like it just makes like the community grow and everyone goes stronger in there. So you guys are always working on yourself. One experience I had was actually pretty funny because I always see this guy in the gym and he's so cool. He's this big black guy. He's like 6 foot something, hella jacked. Muscles are huge. He goes in the morning. I was at a volunteer event. It wasn't even at the gym. I saw him. I was just walking down. I didn't even see him actually. I was with my cousin that I go to the gym with, and we were just walking down because we were volunteering. This guy comes up to us and he's like, "Yo, you guys go to the gym, right? I see you guys in the morning, Foresta." And then he's like, we're like, "Oh yeah." And then he's like, "I see you guys. Keep putting in that hard work. Like you guys are doing so good." That guy's the hugest dude like I've seen ever. And then I think one time I was benching, and then like this is back then, so my PR was like 145 or something. And then I was like, I went alone, so I asked him to spot me, and then he came up and he was like, "Okay, we got this." He gets behind me. I'm at the bar. I felt so motivated. I that was my PR. I hit it for 3. Like he was pushing me so hard, like he was spitting on my face and everything. But it felt it was immaculate. Like it's the greatest feeling like ever. It's like gym culture is the best.
There's some stigmas around certain workouts like that are genderized, like Pilates and Zumba. Do you care?
CrossFit and stuff like that.
Yeah, or like hit workouts and stuff.
I feel like for me, if they're just working out, doing their own business, and it's not like their goal to build muscle or something, like then why does it matter to me? Then like it's like they're just working out to work out.
it's it's kind of like you go to the gym for your own perspective. Like some people don't want to be super jacked; they just want to get in tone. So like they rather do like yoga than lifting, which is totally like understandable, right? What matters most to me is just like you're there to just better yourself, like to just do things that you like to do, but like without anyone noticing, like noticing in a way to where it's like they're not judging you. And like if someone's judging you, that's not really that's not really cool like that. But I just think that going to the gym is just basically of what you want to do, not what others, and just like it's basically on just like what goal that you have in mind and like your perspective about it.
Yeah. Exercising is um, generally is just for your health, for whatever you're training for, and it's just to improve yourself in general, right? And it doesn't matter what you do, if you enjoy doing it, and if it's beneficial to your health, even like walking can be considered an exercise, right?
Right, Sean.
Yeah, applies
Right.
to.
They love walking, huh?
I mean, I said I haven't been going to the gym, but like I've been walking, so I mean, technically I'm still exercising. It applies to all ages, different purposes, and like I mean, unless you're doing like badminton training, like you see on the reels. That still count as exercise. Maybe a little extreme, but still works.
I feel like based off of all those different exercises like Zumba or Pilates, and then you could go all the way to like boxing and heavy lifting, it's all different intensities in one area, like in one gym. And you shouldn't judge other people because you're doing something totally different than what other people are doing and they see the exact same thing. So everyone, like whoever said it was a different perspective, that's correct. And you're all on your own athletic journey. So, and it's your journey. So you shouldn't put a lot of energy into other people's journeys because it's not yours to even think about or even judge.
Like when I was having that conversation with the other group, I just kept thinking about like when I was a kid. Like my mom was hella into Zumba, and she would have like, cause she's Filipino. Like every single Filipino mom is into Zumba, and she would have me and my siblings do Zumba with her, and it was just something that was like not only just family bonding, but it was something that we just genuinely thought was fun, you know. And like since then, I've grown out of it because it's just like I'm not really the type to be doing dancing for a workout, you know. But it's like I wouldn't judge other guys if they wanted to do dancing as an exercise, you know. Like good on you. Like again, like I think it's just stupid that like Pilates, Zumba, hit workouts are just like, oh, they're like a guy and then there's a girl thing, you know.
Pilates is actually hard. You guys should try it. Like take a break from weightlifting and try Pilates because I swear.
Do you
just
know some
try it.
Pilates moves right now that we could do?
Yeah, I did Pilates. I used to have a split last year where I would do heavy lifting and then the next day I do Pilates for like 30 minutes.
Can you teach us some Pilates right now?
Yeah, but well, you have to lay on the floor.
Oh, we're not gonna be in frame.
Yeah.
What about anything with the arms? I know there's stuff with the arms and the hands.
With the arms? Well, with all the arms, there's no weights. So it's all like really repetitive movements and you do it for a really long time.
Isn't there like resistance bands too that you put on your legs?
Mm-hmm. But I
feel
only
like
did
that would
Pilates for
hurt.
my
Have you
legs
seen
because
them?
last year all I hit was legs.
I don't even know what Pilates is.
Explain what Pilates is.
Pilates, no weights. It's all with your body and it's about controlled movements to like hit the tiny muscles in your body. So like for weightlifting, usually you do like compound lifting. So for a squat you would hit the whole leg, right? But then for Pilates, if you're gonna do legs, then you can hit like just your hips. So it's more focused on certain muscles to look more toned. No
Basically.
stigmatizing. You should be judgment free in the gym. Because just focus on yourself. That's what the gym is for. Betting yourself.
Planet Fitness Judgment Free Zone.
Do you go to Planet Fitness?
That
Or
was my starting gym in 8th grade.
Really?
I was like this skinny, and I was like using the Smith bar. I was like benching like 5 pounds on each side, so it was like 15 pounds and all. I was like,
Oh yeah, I put him on. Like you should tell him about that.
You did not put me on.
I did put you on.
Not with Planet Fitness, bro.
Oh, not a Planet Fitness, but
You
I
did
put
not
you on
talk to me. You didn't talk to me in 8th grade.
But 24-hour fitness.
Bro, I was gonna go there anyways, bro.
Okay, but who showed you how to bench? Come on.
Okay, you might have helped me how to bench, but who benches more now?
Oh.
Ooh.
Vice President.
Like I said earlier, right? Exercise is not solely for one specific like cultural thing. It's for everyone, and there's no specific target.
If you're gonna judge other people going to the gym, just don't go. You're bettering yourself physically, but some people don't realize the mentality part of it, right? It's like teaches you like discipline, like of course you're not judging others, and if you're not gonna learn that, then like there's no point of you like going to the gym, like because the gym alone, for me at least, like it really taught me how to just be somewhat independent and like just do things I just don't want to do, which applies a lot in my life. It's just on your like perspective of it. Everyone has different goals, but at the end of the day, it's just like you're bettering yourself for what you want.
Right, but there's something that I do want to talk about like before we close. I know it's going a little longer than we like planned, but what's the diet looking like for you guys?
You have some
Oh,
intense ass diet, bro.
Oh, chill.
Okay, so like I'm probably not gonna get involved in this, but I just want to hear from different perspectives from you guys.
I remember when I first started going to the gym, like a lot of people just tell me, just don't eat. Like Bro, like, oh my
What?
gosh, there are so many people, like, especially nowadays. There's this thing called like starve maxing, where like, and like you literally just starve yourself, and the next day you're like 10 pounds, like 10 pounds down, even though that's not like real weight, it's like water weight.
This whole like maxing shit is crazy.
Yeah, it's like it's just absolutely like dumb. I remember first starving myself, but I realized like, how am I gonna grow muscle if I'm not really like eating anything? Like I'm literally growing like the gym. The journey is always different. Like you always like adjust something either way. But for me, like I do this thing where it's like I eat good on weekdays, but the weekends I just eat whatever I want. Like I could eat like 5 eggs and like strawberries and like blueberries, but like the Saturday after, like for example, it's a Friday, I eat like a good meal. The Saturday I get like crumble cookie. You gotta have fun with this so that way you still keep going, but you don't like make it so harsh on yourself. So for right now, like I just eat like meat, like a lot of protein. Obviously, like I eat a lot of steak, eggs, animal based products, and like for example, yeah, I get crumble cookies sometimes, like a good cheat meal just to like not make yourself feel miserable. But yeah, that's just basically what I eat.
I feel like if you're too strict with your diet, eventually it's gonna all fall down, and then you're just gonna end up binge eating. So for me, recently I learned to like eat in moderation. So usually for breakfast I just eat Greek yogurt, the high protein one with zero sugar. Cause you get the one with added sugar, stop. It's added calories. I mean, okay, like you're not supposed to care that much about calories, but you're eating sugar calories. So just keep that in mind. You guys should be reading. Well, if you care about fitness and your appearance a little bit, you should read like the nutrition facts. Too much added sugars. It's not good. So get the zero added sugar yogurt. Okay, wait. And then for lunch, usually I eat like 8 ounces of lean beef or 8 ounces of chicken. And then for dinner, I eat whatever meat is in the house with like carbs and vegetables.
You fast for a little bit.
I used to fast, but then I got lazy. So now I eat what I want. But I prioritize protein over everything.
But that's just proving your point. When you're restricting yourself from eating the food that you want. It's just like, it'll kind of. You turn the mic off.
Wait,
Well,
is it on?
Red 40
Oh.
chips,
That's
and all just kind of ends up with a lot of junk food. I love junk food, dude.
be disciplined, have faith, and you will achieve what you want, your physique or whatever, your goals.
Stay consistent, you know, like stay consistent like 100% of the time. Do your cardio, eat right, don't eat bad stuff, but eat in like moderation. Cause like technically junk food is good for you in a way because it is comforting, but just stay consistent, eat food that you know it's good for you, and just keep doing what you're doing, and you'll get there. You know, that's just part of the process. Yeah, exactly. Balance is everything.
They already said everything else, but one thing I have to say is don't compare. Because if you're going to start your athletic journey, you shouldn't be paying attention to how other people look or how other people are eating. Whatever you're working on, whatever you think is right for you to eat, then you should be doing what you think is best. So don't let what other people are doing like influence how you should be acting.
I remember when I first started working out, like I was going from Planet Fitness to 24, and I just got like a pass. So I texted Xiao Wang. I was like, "Yo, you want to help? You want to help me?" And then so I'm like I live far, so I had to bike like 5 miles to get to the gym. So I biked 5 miles to the gym. We had plans. It was like, all right, let's meet up at 6 a.m. We're gonna be there, okay? I pull up at 6 a.m. I look around. Where is this dude? I call him like 4 times. This guy does not pick up the phone. I call his gym bro, and his gym bro shows up, and he works out with me. And then we're like, okay, it's okay, Sean Wong. You overslept one time. Let's reschedule next week, okay? 7 o'clock, so you get an hour more sleep, right? This guy still doesn't show up, bro. This guy's scared me, bro.
Dude, I was really tired that day.
Both days?
Yes.
It was the summer.
What were you doing? Okay, so the reason for that is I had airplane mode on, and hey, but I still showed up on the second day. Like, no, I did show up.
At like 8, like when we worked out for an hour already.
Okay.
The workout was practically over by the time you came.
Actually, no. Back then, I was like working out for like 2 hours.
You would work out 2 hours?
I love the gym so much. I just didn't want to leave.